Hello, hello, hello. Switch this camera around. Says we are live. Live in the woods. November 9th, 2019. As you can see, no water in that creek. So no water trapping here. Well, hello Chrissy, how are you? Washington County News, how are you? Thank you for popping in. We're just up here, we're setting some traps, and Addison, hello. Up here setting some traps and not having the best of luck. We found a few areas, but Joanna Parrish, how are you? I haven't shot any deer. Cody shot one. Mike Davis, hello. Virginia Basser, how are you? Cody got that one last week. I'm doing fine, thank you. Decided we was up here scouting around for some more places to set traps and just checking this place out. We haven't been up here for a while. I don't know if you can see up through there, still have standing corn. We was hoping the corn would be out, which would allowed us to put some more coyote sets in. We have got a couple coyote sets in. True North Angler, how are you? But just can't set in them cornfields, so hopefully they get it out soon. We've seen a lot of farmers working on their way up here in the field, so hopefully they'll get it out. Brenda Klein, oh my, how are you? It was in the 20s this morning here in Indiana, but right now it's 40 degrees. Tennessee Deerstalker, how are you? No kidding. The Chews, how are you? Long time no see. Big John, how are you? Now we're not hunting, we're just up here scouting, setting traps. Well, coyote season's been open here since October 15th. Coon trapping come in yesterday, so we went out actually setting coyote traps and coon traps. Got 3 properties set up. I wanted to get some more coyote sets on this property, but we're not gonna be able to just yet. We hunt them every now and then. I know, Addison, I talked to your mommy yesterday. I'm glad everything turned out fine. That's awesome, Brenda. That's good to hear. So, we're just scouting around. Thought I'd go live on our way back to the truck. Since they got cornfields up here in these fields this year, we've seen a lot of coon trails coming out of the woods going to the corn. But it's just a beautiful day to be outside. Not real cool, like I said, it's 40 degrees. Just didn't get out the traps we wanted to get out. We've got, like I said, 3 properties set up. And I think we have a total of 16 traps out now for coyote and coons. Oh, no kidding, that's awesome. I appreciate it, the Chews. Well, this creek crossing, they're not gonna be able to get across. So they'll have to go down and work their way up, I guess. We do later in the year, once winter sets in, we hunt them, but we like to trap them and match wits with them. Just a good setting right here. I mean, a lot of deer trails through here. We haven't jumped any while we were scouting around, but a lot of good sign. But we're just gonna slowly walk our way back to the truck. Try not to be too bumpy. Get up here at the edge of the field and see if we can show you any coon trails. Just an absolute beautiful day. Did get some video made up that I'll get posted later on checking some of the sets this morning and some of the sets we made. Yeah, that was a nice kayak he has. But we was hoping to get more out. But we'll see what we can do. Gonna get ready to head for home. Hey Nathan T, how are you? Oh, didn't see this. Got a nice little scrape right here. Now tomorrow when we're checking traps over there on one of the logging trails Cody's got some coyote sets on. It's got a couple of nice scrapes over there, so I'll get some video of that. It's just nice being outside. But we're gonna work our way to the truck. I'm doing good, life. How are you? Well, we just got done setting some traps. We checked some earlier today and we're just scouting around. Sun's out, so it's a beautiful day. It's calling for 50 here tomorrow. I need to get me one of them stabilizers so my camera doesn't jump. We are, well, I live in West Central Indiana. We are an hour north of where I live, so we're just a little, still North Central Indiana. Here tomorrow I'm going to try to get out and do some hiking. That's awesome. Canada, nice. You can see up ahead, the corn's still in. Kind of, they don't have it out by firearm season. We're gonna, yeah, we both do, Big John. I appreciate Stalker. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. Every minute watched helps, trust me. Plus, I just like hanging out. I don't do it that often. As you know, not one of those professional live streamers. Just like to do it every now and then and chat with everybody. But you see that corn still in. 57 in Ohio, that's awesome. So the corn's in here. Corn's in back there. Hopefully it doesn't throw too much of a damper on our firearm season up here. Of course, I'm still bow hunting every now and then when I get a chance to get out and hunt. But I'm on vacation, so when we're not trapping, I'm gonna be hunting until I get a deer. We probably will right here on that lane we was just on there by that dried up creek. That's me and Cody were discussing tree locations while we was there. But you see this CRP deer trails all through here. Matter of fact, we're walking one of them on the way back. I hope everyone's having a great day. John Tumo, how are you? Oh, no kidding. Well, it's gonna be 35 tonight, so I'm sure they'll be running through there. Just gotta stick with it. Cody did manage to catch a coon this morning, so that was good. We weren't skunked today. We had 4 coyote sets out and 4 raccoon sets out, so we wasn't skunked. So we got something to skin when we get home. But the first thing we're gonna do when we get back to the truck is we're gonna go get something to eat. Well, if he's got it baited up good, John, they should, when they come through there, even once he pulls the traps when he goes back to school or whatever, next week, any mink going through there, a raccoon will dig that bait out, so you'll have action there where they are working the set. Just got to stay with it. You can see, got woods there, then this edge of CRP, and then standing corn. And the coons and the deer put a hurting on the edges of this corn here. We've seen where coons have dragged the ears of corn down on the ground and just devoured them. Well, you can see right there where they're just eating it on the stalk. All these outside edges, the corn, there's no ears of corn on it at all. But you got to work with what's thrown at you, so we'll make do and figure something out with this standing corn. Who knows, maybe sometime this week he'll get it out and we'll be able to set the rest of this place up. I got 3 weeks to get her done in, so we'll still get some coyotes out of here. We've already got one good location we never set last year. We got loaded up with a Duke 550 and an MB 550. A couple nice dirt hole sets on the corner. On the edge and the corner. You see Cody way ahead of me. He's gonna probably get to the truck. He's got one more 160 he's gonna throw in on a coon trail. Then that'll give us 17 for the day and have 17 traps to check tomorrow. But the deer are running this edge. They've got it beat down pretty good right through here. And once we get around the corner up here, they veer off to the side. Oh, I know. Trust me, Chew. I know how it is having newborns. And I know I've already said it, but congratulations again. Yeah, all my kids are grown. I guess that's why I got 8 grandkids. One of them was on here earlier, Addison. Whenever you see Addison on here, that's one of my grandkids. Braden to pop on every now and then when he's not gaming. Wish I could find one of them defined coon trails up here where they're coming out of the woods and coming through the CRP. They look like highways. We got a little bit of a wind blowing out of the south today, as you can hear it hitting the corn stalks. And I do want to tell everyone thank you so much for watching our videos, giving us that watch time. We are down to we need 860 hours and we'll have that 4,000 watch hours. So we're getting so close, so close. It's been a long time coming, let me tell you. So I do appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. That's awesome, Chew. No kidding, Brenda. Yeah, my 3 older ones, they all have kids. Tasha has a boy and a girl, then Wesley has 3 girls and a boy. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. And Justin has 2 girls. Get out here. Looks like the path's closing off. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate that. That means the world to me. Yes, it is, Nathan. You might as well. I know a lot of people will post on their community tab when they're going live to try to get more people in there. I'm one of them spontaneous ones. If I'm outdoors doing something, I like to go live, like to share it with everybody. Plus, it's easier to talk and be doing something versus just staring at the camera. See, we're almost at the edge up here. Get on one of these deer trails. I'm probably shaking this camera like crazy. Ground's not the evenest either. All right, when I was talking about them coon trails, I'm gonna show you one here. You got this woods going down this little ravine right here, and you can see the coons have that trail beat down, and they're only going one place. They're going through these weeds. Thank you, Brenda. And they're going to eat them some corn right there. So we'll probably bring some more 160s and put them on these trails tomorrow. Oops, about went down. That'd been funny. Yeah, there'll be one there tomorrow, Big John. There's a couple trails up through here. We'll have some on tomorrow. Thank you, Brenda. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. I hope this isn't too shaky for you. We're coming out in this clearing up here. Big John, I ran a little more of your list this morning. I didn't comment on it, I just let them run for a little while. If you can. Cody's getting our equipment there. My pink Rural King bucket. Trapper Jay, how are you? Thank you for coming in, I appreciate it. I just said earlier we're needing like 860 more hours and we'll have that 4,000. But you can see here, this is another CRP edge that they had to replant once it got logged. Team Ambush, hey, how are you? And we've seen all kind of coyote tracks coming up here. Deidre Baker, how are you? Thanks, Big John. Got a nice corner right there. Of course, you see this is replanted, so this time next year, it will look like that. It's good bedding areas for them deer. We saw quite a few beds up through there. So we're gonna walk our way back to the truck. October 15th in Indiana, opening day is for coyotes and fox. Yesterday, November 8th in Indiana is opening for coon trapping. So we set a few of each yesterday, checked them this morning, then come up here and thought we was going to get a lot more out, Jay, but due to the corn still being in, I think we've got 2 coyote sets up here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 coon sets, and he's going to put one more 160 in, which will give him 5. So it'll give us a total of 17 sets to check tomorrow. Thanks, Nathan. But it's really turned out to be a beautiful day. Sun's out. I was amazed we didn't jump one deer back through there. We saw a buck this morning chasing a doe out in a bean field, but we haven't seen nothing on the drive up here or while we've been up here. We have seen a lot of tracks. That's the only reason we trap them, Chrissy. We trap them to help the fawns, and of course we trap the raccoons to help the turkeys. Tomina, thank you so much for running that list. I appreciate it. Thank you for popping in here too. But the deer have been running this edge. There's just tracks everywhere. Like, let me get out of the shadow. Right there's I can get over here. Big doe track. But that's just one. They're everywhere. Seen some young buck tracks running through here too. If I ever get a little bit of extra money, I'm going to get one of those, what they call gimbal things, stabilizers, something like that, so it'll be nice and level. Had a family of fox that live right beside us. Oh yeah, we were coon hunting when I was young, and one of them red fox screamed. Sounded like a... I don't know what you describe it, but it scared the heck out of us. Then I remember my grandpa says how they scream, and then I knew what it was. But when we get around this bend, we'll be back to the truck, and I'll show you another coon path. Oh, does that keep him pretty stable? I thought about one of those too, but I'm sure I'd be bouncing with it also. Well, one reason the fox are living next to you, the coyotes have pushed them closer to housing areas. They don't get to run the open areas like they used to because the coyotes are running them. And them coyotes will kill a fox in no time at all. That's what's happened to our red fox population here in Indiana. The coyotes have just put a hurting on them. That's why from here on out, we're just releasing every red fox we catch, we're going to release because they're not our target. I'm sure he's waiting for me at the truck because I got the key. Well, that's good. If I can keep going till we get around to this bend up here, there's another trail I want to show you. No bobcat season here in Indiana. I caught one last year. It was released in a coyote set. Cody Hatton caught one, released it, and he's already caught one this year and released it. They're really thicker than what people think here in Indiana. I was talking to the DNR lady, and she said they'll probably look at bringing up a season again in a couple years. So, and Michigan Mister, how are you? And she said that our county would possibly be open for otter next season. I never thought of that, Big John. All right, we're almost up here. I can show you that other path. I mean, we saw it almost right out of the get-go. See the trucks parked there. I'm getting close to it. Wicked Wayland, how are you? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. And when you see this path, it just stands out. I don't know if you can see it yet or not. But you got where they're going in the corn right there. And it just goes right across there. All right, hang on everybody. I gotta get my key out. Get it unlocked because Cody's gonna do something. So that was a nice coon trail there too. So when he gets this last trap set up, we'll have 17 to check tomorrow. When I get home, I'll edit and upload today's check. Is Reaper on here? I must have missed it. Well, if Reaper's on here, Reaper, congrats on that first red fox. That was awesome. I know I said it in the comment, but I want to say it again. Congrats on that red fox, your first one. That was awesome. There goes another grain truck. Shit happens. How are you? Yes, we can use snares here. That's another thing me and Cody were talking about was possibly running some snares up in that CRP or in that lane of wood. So that's another option we might do. But man, I was really hoping that corn would be out. Yeah, that trail was awesome. It's gonna be hooked up here in a minute. So I think while he's doing that, and he gets that set, then we'll just hang out a little bit longer. Now one thing I do when we're sitting on some of these areas, of course we walk into everywhere. And that's why we're sitting across the road over there, or across the field. But when we're sitting along these roads and we have to leave the truck, we put most of our equipment that we can, I'll just throw it in the back seat here, like our digging equipment, trapping equipment, traps. Like Cody had a bunch of stuff on the other side. Because you never know when sticky fingers are gonna walk by and get it. So if they get my peat moss, I don't care. But man, it's just a beautiful day. Well, I'm gonna get off here. We're gonna get ready to go get something to eat. And once again, thank you everybody for helping us on our watch time. It means the world to me. Thank you for hanging out with me this little bit this morning. You will see a video up later from the check this morning. And hopefully sometime this week I'll be able to get a deer with my bow, but we shall see. Everybody have a great day, and thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.